Okay, so again, Mrs. Asa totally failed her job of videoing this, but no, we both had to. It was a real pain. I had no idea that this slide was much bigger than the other slide, so we backed it in so it was even on both sides. We unhooked everything, we leveled it, we tried to extend the slides, and this one was hitting. So we had to adjust 25 times.
I'm just saying, nobody wants to see that anyway.
And then here's where we ended up with that much clearance. On this side, front to back, it fits in really good. We got really good overhang on the front. Real nice. And we got really decent on the rear too. So just about perfect, and I'll show you, we're pretty tight on this side too. So it's actually just about perfect. You have no trouble getting in and out of it. So you got that much on that side. So this slide is 10 inches less than the other slide. This is like about 29 and the other one's about 39, which I had no idea. I thought they were both even. So that's just perfect. She's at her new home. She can sit here all winter. We drained the tank, so I just have to winterize it. I think our daughter's coming to stay for a couple days, so she might stay in there, so I'm not going to winterize it yet. Still September, so end of September usually get this thing winterized. So, but that's it. It's its new home. Looks pretty dang good in there, so good job, good job. We're doing pocket doors upstairs, and then we just finished up the baseboard and the return vent register. So we got this one mounted. We're just trimming it out right now, and then we got to mount. That one is for this one here. Got the toilet mounted, it's working. Got the little toilet paper holder working. Then we just got to hook up our little steam unit for the shower. The shower is all plumbed in and working, so we haven't used it yet, but so that's all working. Just the steam port's in, but we need the little control device mounted. Just silicone that on. And then this is the steam unit here. Has to get wired, which is real easy. Just wires into that box, and then coil up all this extra cord, and then that end plugs into right there. And then the water fitting goes from there to there with that hose, and then the steam unit's ready. And then we're gonna build a nice little kind of box that covers that, so it's kind of hidden. All right, so we're just finishing trimming out these pocket doors. So we're having to cut all kinds of, this stuff's 1.25 inches all the way around. This one's 4.5. So we're getting that all cut and put in place. And then this one's done except for the inside trim right now. Mrs. Osta's seeing what we got left. So the pocket door actually turned out really good. We got like excellent crack the whole way. And then, doesn't that look snazzy? So mostly that'll just stay closed because it's just a closet in there, so that'll most of the time will stay closed. She bought these crazy little pocket door latches I gotta try to put on, so we'll see how that goes. They're pretty crazy. They got little, that's a passage one, and this one's a privacy one, so this will be on the bathroom side, so you can lock that one if you're going to the bathroom and you don't want someone coming in through the closet, I guess, which I don't think anyone ever would, but just a little bit peace of mind. This one we had to shim out quite a bit to get this one really nice too. So we got a really nice crack. Don't pay attention to that crack, that gets covered by trim. So we got that really decent there, really nice and tight, so no one can spy on you when you're going to the bathroom. And then we just got these little plastic guides that we got to screw on, so it keeps that door right in the middle of the opening, so it'll never hit the frame. Like you heard it there, donk, that hits the frame right now because the little guides aren't on. So we're just cutting the trim for this stuff now here. So we got this one all done on the inside. Mrs. Asta hung this the other day too. Looks pretty cool. And then we got all the baseboard done too, so we had a couple pieces. So we just got that piece and that piece left. And then this bathroom is done. And then, like I said, mount the steam shower control, hook up the electrical, hook up the steam shower control on this side, and then hook up the water line. And then that baby is done. You can have a nice steamy shower up here too. Oh yeah, and then we got to get into the ceiling and put a put that big plastic cover over top of that light, just as a vapor barrier. So that light is so tall, it's like way too tall, so a normal light vapor barrier wouldn't work, so we had to use this big dongle thing. So I got to get up and do that too.
Make things complicated.
Yeah, totally. So instead of just buying a couple pendant lights, Miss Austin wants to make a light. So we got our little frame on the ceiling, and then she's just seeing how all these are going to hang. So basically right now they're kind of too low. So I think the lowest has got to be about there.
Well, they also have glass too, don't forget.
Yeah, yeah.
But so Lowe's was blowing these out.
Yeah, it was so cheap.
Like the old, like, you know, they're bringing in new lighting.
Yeah.
So really, I only had to pay a little bit, and I utilized the wood.
But we spent 30 times more time.
It was not.
It was too. But anyway, so that's how that one's gonna look. The lights will just be a little taller up to the ceiling, and like she said, then there's some glass that goes on them too, and then we'll pick some nice cute little bulbs. Then we'll finally, we just mounted this mirror and it went so good. Mounting points 10.5 down, 32.5 from center, and they went, can you see right there? It went perfect. So, and I hooked up the water line for the steam shower, thread tape, got that all tight, and we totally ran out of boards. We did one side, so we totally got to do more boards because we got to finish this, and then we got the two insides of these, that inside and that inside, plus the tops. So I know I already showed you this, but dang, did it turn out good. It turned out so good. So those doors were like white pine, and Mrs. Osta stained them all. We had to tape up all those windows, and it looks really good dark like that. Awesome work, awesome work. Man, we're getting freaking close up here. Oh, I turned the ice maker on in this thing just to see how it would work. It was off before. I was wondering why there was no ice. So we'll check back in an hour.
An hour.
Why? Oh, beer. You want to chug some beer? Oh, a Red Bull. Nice. You can tell I really like beer. Beer. Oh, Red Bull. Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, so we're having a little debate again, you guys. So I wonder if you could help us out.
Who do you think, which one did I pick?
Yeah. So we got this light fixture all done. And look how Miss Sauce had this awesome idea to use these little metal things just to kind of make it look a little cooler.
So we're going to put two more on so it gives it that finished look.
So it'll go right where that screw is there. Take the sticker off, obviously. But so we'll have two more of those there. So anyways, I think the whiter light is better because you're in a bathroom and you want to see. And she really likes that kind of more orange light. Plus, these are kind of just boring kind of LED lights. And these are kind of more, I guess, I don't know what you'd call it.
I like the look of them better.
Yeah, the look.
And with 8 of them, it won't be so dark.
Yeah, it'll probably be enough light. But anyways, so too bad you didn't buy at least 4 of those because then you could have really compared.
Sorry, Mr. Ostacruiser decided he wanted.
But those ones are way better. Like, they're way more light. Holy, look how crooked this one looks.
Is this adjusted?
Oh, it's not all the way in.
Harley, you want to go play arcade?
Anyways, that light turned out really good. So
you know what? You can do this all by yourself. You don't have to be professional. As long as you know.
yeah, we are far from professionals,
Like,
and it turned out really cool.
Literally, the light fixture itself had a small little metal thing, and I just repeated exactly what they did. So,
Yeah.
And all these lights singularly are so expensive. They're like $90 a piece.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
Was on sale for like $80 or
And then
something.
I just used pieces of leftover stuff I had sitting around.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
not
Yeah,
perfect.
if you guys have been shopping for kind of custom lighting, it's insane expensive. Like you see a halfway decent light fixture and it's like $800 and you're like, I'm not spending $800 on a effing light. So if you want something kind of unique, I guess you just do it yourself or a really, really, really bargain shop. Okay. This is what happens when you get a tiny bit too close to the shoulder and a thing weighs 20-some thousand pounds. Even the truck's gonna have trouble winching this thing out. Jesus. Not too bad. Jonathan, it was totally because of you we got out. He see me stuck and he drove right on by. Didn't even stop. Oh my god, that was ridiculous, you guys. The dually we first hooked up didn't even budget. And then I dug a whole bunch, put some boards in the holes, lengthened out the chain so the dually was on the other side of the crown of the road, pulling down, and it pulled right out, thank God. All right, let's get home. Hi, puppy. It was your fault.
Huh?
We didn't take video of this whole process.
No, I said, and then you said, no.
It kind of looks like a little sauna. So we're just getting done our little, to give you guys a little idea, this is our little kind of mudroom entrance that we built. So Mrs. Austin and Charlie framed this up a while ago now. So if Charlie, you're watching this, we're finally finishing it. So you come in from the attached garage there. This floor will be all tile. And we'll have some storage. We made little kind of cubbies there for baskets. And then we'll have a bunch of hooks here, some hooks there.
Tile will be going on the floor.
Yeah, it'll look really cool in the
Bring it up
tile.
a little bit higher, because if you can see, I'm a little bit short.
Yeah.
So my feet
Yeah, the bench is a little tall.
Yeah.
And then a little bit more storage here. I don't know if we'll end up, we're probably not going to do a door or nothing on here, hey?
I want to do a little barn door.
Shelves? A little barn door, really?
Yeah, and then it'll roll out, and then it'll just go back.
Oh, funny. Okay, first I heard of that. So yeah, we got this wall done, so that kind of closes in that little room.
And the reason that has to get done is because we have to put these trims up so we can put the railing.
Yeah, exactly. We got to get that top done so we can do this last bit
I need to stain.
of railing, and then we got to just trim all this out, and then trim out here, trim there,
Oh, God.
trim on the inside, trim on the outside.
No.
Quick and easy. We should stain that. It'll look probably really awesome.
The barn door?
No, stain trim instead of just pine trim. I don't know. We'll see. We could cut it and put it up, or
We can stain it. Oh.
you can stain it.
Actually, if you think about it, these are all going to be stained.
Yeah.
So probably that would match with the barn
Yeah.
door. Okay.
Okay. Roger. Okay, guys, we are pretty much done. So we got all the faces on. We got the top. I can't see that. We got the top done. We are freaking done. Looks pretty dang good. Got some nice little storage in there. Man, turned out awesome. The light switch. It's a little dusty. It's weird. It has like static electricity. Good work. What's Mrs. Austin doing? She is cleaning the heck out of the garage. Shop. This was just pure wood. Oh, it's looking pretty good though. So we got to get this entire area all cleaned up before Skagtober. Get the car wash bay cleaned up. We got our log light figured out. We got our things mounted on the ceiling in the kitchen. So Mrs. Us is just trying to find a nice way to wrap the ropes around. And then we have these really cool metal accent pieces to go on too. It's gonna look super sharp. So, and then we just got to drill 8 holes. We got to router in some pockets to put the octagon so all the connections can be inside a steel box, and then hang all the lights down through there. So we got a good start on that anyway, so hopefully that'll be up before everyone comes here too. Like I said, we'll get this all cleaned up. We got to get this washer machine and dryer out of here. It's been sold for a few weeks, but the new owner has to come get them, and along with those bases, we'll get this little tile area cleaned up. That was the area Leonard was using when he did all the tile, so we'll get that all cleaned up. We got all this. I showed you guys this last night. We got mostly all this completed now. Oh, Marley, she wants to come see. So Mrs. Oss is just trying to decide if she wants a shelf with hooks or just a bunch of hooks. So she's kind of deciding that. So man, this thing turned out so cool. Super neato. So, all right. So we're just getting all these treads all squared up nice. A lot of them they're kind of cupped.
This gets a little bit clogged up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you gotta turn everything off, unclog it, and then you gotta clean out the rollers as well.
Oh yeah, so it feeds it good.
Anybody need some hamster shavings?
Yeah, no kidding. Definitely a lot. So that'll give us a nice flat tread. They just have a bit of, some of them are better than others, but they're just kind of cupped. You can kind of tell there.
So I put them through the planer, once upside down, and then most of the time on one side, so it looks like this.
Yeah.
So I will sand it again to smooth it out, but
Yeah.
it's still like a little cut.
Yeah, a little bit of,
texture
yeah,
to it,
yeah, yeah.
As opposed to
Yeah.
completely bare.
Yeah.
So that's my process. Doesn't mean everybody has to do it that way. But like this one, for instance, I decided to pick this one as the bottom stair. So I'm just going to sand
Oh,
it down,
cool.
and then it'll have that little cool edge
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
So everybody's different. This will get a sanding, but see how this is flat now?
Yeah. So
it'll
that'll,
sit flat,
yeah, exactly.
And then, I'm not going to say they're perfect. Some people might have a little bit of a, you know, but this is what you do when you're working with kind of raw wood. You don't have a perfect surface every single time. So
It'll be, it'll definitely be, no one's going to be tripping on them or anything. They're
also
definitely,
these ones are easier. Those ones up there, because of the way they did the stairs,
yeah.
I had to make it
Tuck,
fit
yeah.
and sit.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
one, it just goes flat.
Simple,
I'm
yeah.
just like,
Yeah, easy. So those will all get glued and then screwed from underneath all the way up, and then we'll have kick plates. So that'll be all closed in, and that's all going to be stained dark. Are the kick plates going to stain dark as well? So it's going to look
and then I'll
freaking
put
gorgeous.
lighting in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when you come up the stairs, you'll have to
Yeah, little switch and
But
then
it's a little bit of a contrast. So you know, you got the brown. So the stairs will be brown. The trim around here will be brown. You know, I don't know. Everybody's different. This is just what we went with, but I really like
it's
it.
going to look cool.
So yeah, thanks to Helen, by the way.
Yeah.
I went there and it was like Christmas shopping.
Man, we went there, what, like 8 times probably.
Probably at least.
All our wood came from a local lumber mill. It was awesome. Al's awesome.
Yeah. So and my dad, of course, for helping me out, showing me the ropes.
Totally.
But
Grandpa's
yeah,
just full of
lend me
knowledge.
some tools.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Yeah.
I'll ever use the planer too much. Maybe later.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay.
Alright.
Look at the size of this effing
I
mushroom.
thought it was a dog's ball. And look, it's
Wow.
like a perfect circle. And it's
Wow.
not, it's weird, man.
That thing is nuts.
like a
What's
brain.
inside of it? That is a Martian's brain for sure.
So maybe we'll cut it open later.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, it is literally 2 days until Skagtober. We got a bunch of people coming. So Mrs. Oss is just, what's it called? Not varnish. Varnish. She's sealing that wall there just so that we can mount the TV and set up our kind of little area there. So I cleaned up a bunch of that tile, put it in that box there. Mrs. Oss did a really awesome job at starting to clean up the rest of this. We'll get the rest of this all cleaned up, all that wood thrown away and burnt, stack some of that stuff up, get all these tires put away, all the tables put away, and then I got to decide what I'm going to do. What I would like to is get some of this on there. But if that doesn't happen, we'll just move that out of the way. All right. Everything is pink, both sides, hot, cold. Did the back tap and toilet, kitchen sink, bathroom tap, toilet, shower, and outside shower. So she is good to go. So easy to do, like takes literally like not even 10 minutes. So she's good to go. Good for some -40. Hey, 1 year ago, where were we? Thanksgiving.
In the trailer.
We were in the trailer, you guys.
Just a minute.
What? Why?
Don't say it.
Oh. You look kind of like a sexy secretary with those glasses on. So anyways, it is our first Thanksgiving in our house, and it's a really awesome occasion.
Momentous.
Yeah, we're just having a real basic ham, turkey, beets, potatoes, deviled eggs. Basic, but super good. Like, so Mrs. Osta has started the turkey cooking 4 days ago. She put it in brine. It brined for 2.5 days, and then she injects it. And then we always cook our turkey the day before.
And then you put all the juices on, and then you warm it up really low and slow, and it tastes perfect.
If you guys want the best turkey, cook it the night before and let it rest, and all the juice goes back into the breast and everywhere, and then cut it cold the next morning or the next day, and then just rewarm it. Oh, potatoes.
Oh.
Potatoes. It's okay, we got it. So yeah, Grandpa and Grandma are coming over, so that's gonna be pretty awesome. They should be here pretty soon. So I just wanted to document our first Thanksgiving in the house.
If you cook stuff the day before,
this
is pretty nice and easy.
Yeah,
not
it's way. Yeah, you're not in a. You're not in such a rushed.
Visit.
Yeah, you're not in such a rushed. And you're not so burnt out. By the time you're done cooking all day, serving all day, cleaning up, you want to play cards? No, you want to go to bed. So, hey, where'd you get these pretty flowers from? I bought Mrs. Osta flowers for our anniversary, even though they're kind of dying. But that's okay. They look pretty. Ooh, they look really pretty in the video. Whoa, that's good. Oh yeah, that's the easy way to scoop the extra grease off the gravy. Just put it in
the fridge and then get all the grease out, and then it's not as hard.
So yeah, so the new house is actually working really good. We were a little worried, as were you guys, as far as the stone getting kind of stained. And I'm not saying it won't over time, but we have probably cooked. Yeah, she did seal the rock. We've cooked hundreds of times in here, and it doesn't really splash that far. Like if you're frying bacon on super high somehow, I don't know. But anyways, it seems to be a non-issue for sure. And that back there is really smooth. It's all sealed grout. It's real easy to keep clean. So the pot filler works so great for filling. You don't have to bring your pots to the sink and bring them back over. You just pull that out, put water in there. The vent hood works really, really good for getting steam and the smells out of the house while you're cooking.
Okay, no one's allowed to judge how lumpy my gravy is.
Oh yeah, it's seriously the best tasting gravy.
I cannot find the
beater?
No, the strainer.
Oh, that little strainer.
Oh,
let's just check pot filler.
I'm not sure how much gravy I should make here.
No, that's pretty lots. It works so dang good, you guys. Anyways, so we're just waiting for them to get here. I got to tidy up a tiny bit more. We got a little bit of more junk here.
And happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah, we are super thankful. Yes.
Everything.
Thankful for you guys. Thankful for health and family and friends, and just basically thankful for life. It's definitely a day to look back and say thanks to everyone. So how mint is this? Carrie bought a twin sheet for like $10, a fitted sheet. It's like the perfect TV cover, so when you're not using it, it doesn't get all dust back in the grates and stuff. So, and it's even black, so it looks pretty cool. When you want to use it, 2 seconds, boop, pop her off. She's so dang smart, that girl. Oh, water plant's going, it's almost full. I had to fill up the chlorine, that's full. But we need some more of that, whatever it's called, anti-scalant. We're under half, and I got no more left. That's the stuff that makes all the fine silt and stuff bind together, so the filter can filter it out. It injects before the filter. So, it injects right there, and then it goes to the filter. So, we just need some more of that. Hopefully I can get a big jug of it, because that lasted over a year. That one fill of that, so you can tell that little thing turns pretty slow. Beep. Puts in a drop at a time probably. So, and then I'm not sure how long this calcite is good for. This is what brings your pH to perfectly even, because the membranes of the filters, they scrub so much stuff off the water molecule, it affects the pH level. So if you didn't run it through calcite to correct that, you'd have, I can't remember if it's basic or acidic water, but it would not be very comfy to bathe in. So that brings her back to straight neutral 7 point whatever it is. So pretty dang cool, but I'm not sure when a guy has to replace that. Hopefully it's years and years. But and then the membranes also, They get back flushed constantly, so they do last a long time, but eventually you'll have to replace those membranes as well. But I'm sure that'll be pretty straightforward.
Oh my lord.
Wow. Holy, are they loud too. That's pretty small compared to some, but not bad.
Wow.
Wonder if they're all gonna come back. Go check that water out. We're just touring the racetrack here.
Oh yeah.
Look at these frickin' molehills. They sure don't waste time, do they? Right in the middle of the racetrack. Jesus. God, it feels like it's gonna snow. Cold and windy.
Yeah.
So Mrs. Osta's sitting there trying to talk to me about Squid Games on Netflix, and I'm trying to silicone our little steam control in here. So I just put a nice bead along there. There's just one hole in the tile. Sorry, I should have showed you a bit better. There's just a nice little hole in the tile. So a cord threads into the back of the control unit. Put a nice bead of silicone and just put it right in place. And then the cord kind of holds it perfectly. I was going to put some tape on it, but it's like perfect, so I'm not going to touch it, and it'll just dry till tomorrow. And then Mrs. Osta still has to seal all these grout lines. She's got to do her final wash. You can kind of tell it's a little bit hazy still. She's got to do her final wash and then seal all these grout lines, and then this shower will be ready to go. A couple days ago, I was showing you guys we did that light up there, so after that, it's ready to go. No tape. No tape. It's good. It's perfect. I'm talking to the... What do you mean I'm talking to you? Talking to you? No, I'm talking to us. Ooh, look at these old man glasses. You can put tape on? What if it doesn't need it? Oh, God.
What are you trying to do?
Careful. Okay. I was explaining to them you were trying to tell me about Squid Games, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to get that silicone. Okay. Good work. Okay, before we get too far along and take no video of anything, we are cutting our pieces for the computer desk, and it's going to be freaking sweet. So the one side is 6 feet long, 72, and then the other side is 40. We're going to do 26 inches wide, so these are 11. So we're going to cut the middle one down. We'll probably do 11, 11, 22, and 4. We'll probably do 10, 10, and 6. So we'll have the thin one in the middle, so we'll have wide, thin, wide for the desk. And then the legs will be, I think, the same thing. If we have enough wood. Hang on, I'll turn on. Sorry, this is going to be kind of loud, guys. This old shop vac is loud. So we'll need 3 for each leg. And we need 2 on the outsides, and we need something in the middle, but we don't necessarily need a full leg. So it's gonna be, I'll show you. We got our tent set up so it can air out. We just got back from hunting yesterday. So we got everything set up to air out. We cleaned up the car wash bay a bit. Okay, so here is what we got going on. So from about there to the corner is 72, and then it comes out 26 inches. So another 40 inch of counter brings us to there. So it's just enough to cover all of our in-floor heat valves. This is the zone for the house. So that'll be covered, but it won't be blocked. You can still obviously get at it from underneath the bench. We bought this really cool little roll-in filing cabinet. So we'll kind of roll in to hide it, but if you ever need to get at those valves, it's easy to roll that out. So we're gonna do full legs. So it's gonna kind of look like the tabletop comes and goes down the side. So a full leg there, and then we'll just put a nice 2x4 on the wall, screwed into all the studs. So that's what the counter will sit on at the back side. And then the front side will be supported by a full length leg. And then we'll have to do something for the corner. I'm not sure. to support that corner, and then full length leg there. So she'll be good and sturdy. A guy can dance on top of it. So we'll finally get rid of our little portable things here. And then also I walked past this. Mrs. Osta bought a chunk of cabinets from IKEA. She got these really cool doors for them, and those are going to go up there. So we'll have lots of storage, so all our camera gear and all that junk can go in there. We got some in here, but it's not really ideal. Kind of a bunch of crud and stuff. So we'll get all this finished unpacking, and we'll get that all put away really nice up there. And then we'll decide what we're going to do for a door for the pantry. Oh, when I was gone, Mrs. Osta organized the pantry. It looks so cool. It's not 100% yet, she said, but got all the stuff that you don't use very often up there, like stuff to brine our turkey, things for cakes, stuff like that. This is a lot of baking stuff that you don't use every day, Ziploc bags. And then this is kind of your groceries that you use quite a bit, so those are easily accessible. And then there's a bunch of drawers and shelves in here too. She's gonna buy a bunch more containers so we can have like pasta, rice, popcorn seeds, all kind of stuff like that. So this will be cleaned up actually a little bit more as well. So, but it's looking really dang cool. And then this one, I think we're just gonna trim out, and we're just gonna leave that open. So this is how we get to the stand-up freezer. So I know it's kind of a tight fit, but it actually works pretty dang good. So we already got quite a bit of junk in there. We got all our moose in there, you guys. So we cryovac all our moose, all our cutlets, back straps, and some of the hindquarters. We had some last night. It was freaking awesome. And then we're gonna get working on finishing out our stairs. So this entire area will be totally closed in, and we're gonna do a little barn door for that little doorway on the outside. It's gonna look really cool. So yeah, that's what we got going on. So we're gonna keep trucking on this desk. We gotta go to town and pick up a bunch more biscuits. We don't have enough biscuits because we're gonna join all these individual pieces with biscuits, and we're gonna do exactly like we did on the shop one. Okay, all the table saw is done. So like I said, we got 2 10s and a 6 for everything. So this is how it's gonna look. So these are the legs. Maybe try to go like this, because it was already sitting there like that. Hold on. So this will be how everything looks. The legs will be like this, and then the countertop will be wide, skinny. So this is where we're gonna biscuit join everything. Okay, so we are started on our computer desk. So these are the 2 legs. So we did these handy dandy bar clamps. I just had to cut threads on every one of these pipes, because that end of the bar clamp threads on, and that end just kind of uses those little things, and that grips the pipe. So you just slide those up close and then crank them down. That one I got 3, but we ran it a 3/4 inch tube. So I'm just gonna put a heavy weight on there just so it doesn't buckle up, you know. So we'll put a weight on that and dry this till tomorrow. And then tomorrow we'll do the large part of the desk, the long part, the 6-foot part. And then Mrs. Osta's doing some, these wood things here. She wants us to use the railroad spikes for coat hangers. It's gonna be hard to, well, we don't have to make them too long. They're not gonna be too long, a little bit.
The only thing is, what I was thinking of is, so if you're hooking it, it makes more sense to have it upside down.
Yeah,
But
that's how it's gonna be.
wrong.
But that's how it's gotta be. It's just, doesn't matter that it's a coat hanger versus a knob, so who cares? But yeah, I think it has to be up, and then you can hang more stuff on it. So,
And this was a cool piece from the old.
oh yeah, out of the old kind of like corral, so it's all like,
Not on the horse.
totally. So we're just gonna wash the bird poop off and stuff with our little,
And then have a really cool.
electric pressure washer here. The little Power Play Spider. This thing works so dang good inside because it doesn't really make a mess, and it doesn't use a ton of water, but it still works good. So we'll get this hooked up to the water and I'll show you guys. Ready?
Yeah. It's not. Don't go too hard. Just clear the surface. That's it. It has some bird poop on it.
You said you wanted the poop off.
I just want the poop off. That's it. I don't want the patina off. Leave the patina.
Poop stubborn, eh? Alright. Whoa, getting crazy. Woo! Thank goodness for floor drains, right?
We really need to clean the shirt before it goes into the grout.
Oh yes, okay.
All right, good morning, guys. So I'm actually glad the cameras weren't on. So we got our main length of our tabletop. This one's the 6 foot one, 72 inch. So we got it all biscuit joined, all glued. We were carrying it from the table over here, and as we got close, it all fell apart. Duh, because so I was freaking out. Mrs. Oss is like, it's okay. We broke a couple biscuits, no big deal. Pried them out, put in new ones, and then we got her all clamped up good and tight.
It is so forgiving because all you do is send them.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. And
So
if you were doing really like intricate finishing work, maybe then I'd get
yeah,
that.
it's not a
This
piano.
is like
It's not the space shuttle.
Western block.
But yeah, I don't know if we dented that corner there a little bit, but that'll be against the wall or else against the other piece, so not a big deal. We definitely got enough glue in that joint. So yeah, we'll let that set overnight. We got the 2 legs done yesterday, so they're all glued and nice solid piece. So Mrs. Oss is just trying to true up the edges here. Although probably the floor is not gonna be perfect anyway, so maybe we can find some really nice thread-in adjustable feet. We'll look for those. So I'll just cut the biscuits in on this one. We just won't glue it yet. I'll get it all ready, measured up, biscuits cut in, and then we'll have to wait till tomorrow to clamp it. Because
3 clamps and then you could be ready.
we got no other bars. All the bars are here.
Oh, I thought we had.
Yeah, we did to do that. So yeah, these bar clamps, they were on sale, and I kind of bought more than I think we needed, but it's kind of nice to have. So we still have enough to do 2 more there, and then we have an extra one there, so 3. But I'd like to do the same on that one. Well, at least 2 in 1 in that one. So if we had 2 more bars, it would probably work, but we don't. And the bars were more expensive than the, yeah, 20 some dollars. And those bar clamps were only 15, so. Okay, so we'll wait a good 10 or 20 minutes and we'll just scrape off a lot of that excess glue. So there's not a bunch of extra sanding to do.
This is the little things that I think are really cool. Is this little edge here?
Oh yeah, that'll be the front,
Is it a little bit of cool detail?
front edge. Okay, so we pulled all our clamps off, and Mrs. Oss is just sanding off, just smoothing it out, sanding all the glue off, all the pencil marks. Oh, that's gonna look super cool. She's gonna stain it maybe tonight. So that's the front of the long piece. So I'm just starting to cut the biscuits for the other piece of the L. If you guys remember, it's like the short piece here and then the long 6 foot piece against that wall there. So I'll biscuit all this together. We'll glue that. We'll stain everything. And oh, we got a kitty. We're both allergic to cats, but she might stay in the shop or stay outside. But she's so cute. Look at that little kitty. But anyways, once we get that stained and stuff, then we're gonna have to biscuit the ends, and then glue. We have to do that first, and then you got to stain. Stain it as one big thing. Man, that's gonna be heavy. So yeah, either, so if that's the front, it'll be on that side. So this little piece will biscuit onto that side. So we'll have one big L. Oh, sorry, I'm in wide mode here. So yeah, we'll just do, I don't know, we'll probably do 6 at least. 1, 2, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, something. 6 maybe. We'll do 5, 2, 4, 5. 4 or 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, probably 5. We'll do 5 there. 2 in each of the long ones and 1 in this middle one, and then it'll keep everything really nice together. Oh, look at this little kitty. She's supposed to be a good mouser. She comes from a long lineage of hunters. Right, kitty? She's getting spoiled in here though. She's outside kitty and she's like, oh, it's kind of warm in here.
And then of course I went to the dollar store.
Oh, got her all these little treats.
Oh, there's little treats in here.
So if she knocks it over, a little treat falls out. But she hasn't really figured it out yet.
Kind
Look at her. She's a pretty cute kitty though. And she's pretty nice. For being an outside farm cat, she's a pretty dang nice kitty. No. No. She's like, meh, I'm going to go back to bed. Okay, so she'll keep standing on this, and I'm going to cut these biscuits in.
He wants to say the word, but I'm going to say, everything is awesome.
Okay, so, dang, I should have showed you. It was really cool. We used the little roller to spread the glue perfectly, put in all the biscuits, and now we're just cranking it. This one could go a tiny bit over.
I use the sawdust for litter, by the way. Works good. Luna likes it.
Ready?
She approves. Okay.
Oh, look, it just sucked her tight. Yeah.
It's not even too bad. Last time there was a little bit of glue spread. But if you do have, you just wait for a little bit and then scrape it off when it's a little bit more dry, and then it comes right off.
Oh, yeah. And then I just put two on top. And it just gonna be so good.
All in all, so what did we do? We bought the pipe and
Yeah,
then
these
cut it.
clamps were on sale for $15, so we spent, what, like 8?
Yeah.
So
Canadian
30
Tire,
times
and
four.
then we got the pipe
Yeah, some we had.
threader though. We got the pipe
Oh,
threader
yeah,
from
but that was
Princess
cheap.
Auto.
That was cheap. That
So,
was like $50.
but if you're gonna make like little shelves and stuff, the pipe threader is pretty
Yeah.
good. Works pretty good. It's like a little kind of like grinder thing
No, not a grinder.
or whatever. Like
It's got a thread, it's got a die. 3/4 inch, I think I showed in the other video. And you just takes quite a bit of effort, but it
can you
threads
do that
in.
again? I want to see you grate your teeth.
threads the end perfect because one side of those thread on and the other side just slides on.
So now we let this dry overnight.
Yeah.
And then I sand it. And then now all that's left to do is put this piece,
Yeah, that piece.
that piece, and then it'll be an L shape.
I can explain.
Okay, so we're never gonna do this again. So we didn't spend the extra money, so we used the strap.
So
No judging.
Our bars and our bar clamp, we needed it to be 66 inches and those are only 5 foot. So we're
Improvising.
resorting to this, which, whatever, right? I'm getting all worried about it and Mrs. Osta's right, like it's a desk.
It's imperfectly perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Phone call. Now, back to it.
So, people keep trying to phone call our video camera. So we got everything tight, and then I just wanted a bit of weight on that end just to keep everything flat. So everything looks really good. There's no gaps anywhere. So as far as a desk, it's going to be.
I'm also very, very thrifty. And so we used all this wood, right? And then we cut the little edges off. So we're going to use those pieces to attach it to the wall. You know,
Or-
it sits on.
I don't think it has to be that big.
These
I think
guys right here.
these
No,
will
but
be
those
good.
are all part of it.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't.
Oh, this is not a lumber rack.
Oh. Shh. I just wanted to make sure that they.
Yeah, these are perfect to go on the wall. So this will be all the back support along the wall for that to sit on. And then obviously the legs, which we're using for the workbench now. Those are the legs underneath, or no, legs over
My legs and my shelves are in one.
there.
So made little shelves for the closet. So the little railway spikes are gonna go on there. We're just working on that right now. And yeah, so gonna hang our clothes and little accessories. And Luna's over there. She went missing all last
She ain't
night.
going missing.
She hid in the truck underneath the motor.
Man, I've never had that happen in my life, but I can see how it happens when you get in your vehicle and start your truck and chew up a cat because they go in there because the motor's warm. So she probably slept in there all night last night.
All right, so back to
Okay.
it. All right.
Okay, we're in the bathroom, so Mrs. Osta has me putting shelves up. So we did that shelf. Sorry, never mind the mess. We did these 3 shelves. So we did the same thing as we did our knobs in the kitchen for the pegs. Kind of hard to see, but we did railroad spikes, but we just cut them a tiny bit longer so they're like a perfect coat hook. So we did those 3 suckers. Everyone is in 2 studs or else 1 stud and 1 drywall anchor. We have to mount those up a little bit. So I got to do 1, 2, 3, 4 holes there. And then in the kitchen, So Miss Sausage is organizing some pots because we kind of had random pots and lids didn't fit. And so anyways, these little Dewalt Lasers, I think it was on sale for, I think just over $100. And they are freaking invaluable for finding your studs. So we knew there was a stud up there because you can see those little covers there.
Well,
so
there's a stud right here.
that's where the, that's where the, they mounted the cupboards. So then we just lasered down and we drilled right through the grout line so we can mount this guy right here. So that guy right there, this is going to get screwed on, but this shelf here is going to go right there. So we got one. So we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Same thing. There's those markers where there's a stud. So we'll put the laser on there. We'll drill our second hole and then we'll mount this sucker.
All right.
So we're drilling through the grout lines because this is really tough porcelain
Porcelain
tile.
tile, yeah.
And we just have carbide tip. We don't have a diamond tip, so I don't think we would get through the tile. So we're kind of cheating and we're going right in the
You
grout
can
line.
go through the tile with these special bits, but they're really expensive.
Yeah. Super sketchy. You feel like you're gonna break it. And then it goes through.
See, now, I've had these shelves made for a little while, but he was paranoid to do this because he didn't want to break anything.
Totally. I don't know
But
what
this shelf is like kind of forgiving, so if you did crack something, you could kind of hide it.
right in there stud.
Sweet. That's so nice of the cabinet guys for us.
Yeah, totally. That worked so perfect.
So under cabinet lighting,
Yeah.
Dayton, hey Dayton.
Yeah, we got to get that done. And then we can use these little light switches that don't work for nothing right now.
Yeah. So that'll be lit up. Oh, it's so
Well,
pretty.
it's going to look good.
Don't get my hand in there.
All right. Okay, we got it, and everything went perfect. So that little guy went right into a stud. That little guy went right into a stud. And then we put these little 1-inchers in to hold up the little rack here.
This is from Estonia.
Oh yeah. So when we got invited to Russia the second time to race, the race was held in Estonia, which is right beside Russia, and we went to Tallinn. It's like a pretty big city, I think, in Estonia.
Lots of people do cruises there.
Yeah, it's a port city, so lots of cruise ships stop there. So there's tons of like really cool stuff. So we got this like, I don't know if it's hand hammered. Do you think?
Oh yeah.
It's super cool stuff though. It's a cool decoration. Fits with the whole theme of the kitchen. So.
My castle.
And then she got these neat little plants for up there. These guys?
I don't know.
Put them up there and see.
I don't like.
Just put them up there and see.
No, it's not.
Just to see. Oh,
See,
looks
it's not.
great.
Look, you can't.
Oh, looks perfect. You need some that size.
And then
Oh, look at that little
can't
guy.
really see the watermelon. Like.
Perfect. Once we get lights there, oh, whew, it's gonna be great.
It's not.
Laser off. So yeah, thanks to handy dandy little Dewalt laser, that made things supremely easy.
All our tools.
Because we were gonna try to use drywall anchors in that grout line. It's much better.
Oh, it's so cute.
Going through, it looks cool. Because that spot totally looked like it was missing something. Oh yeah, and we put this little guy in too.
Peppers.
So same thing.
You're so spicy.
We drilled right through the grout line.
Eh? 'Cause you're so spicy.
Oh, it turned out awesome. It looks super cool. So now we just need something up there.
No,
Yep.
we'll see.
Some kind of cool
I really like my.
iron decoration or something. But it's coming. We got a router in our junction box up there, and then we got to wire our lights so we can have some cool kitchen lights. It's coming. It's coming. Looks freaking cool. It's awesome. Right on. Okay, we're done for the day. Yep. Look outside. Oh, pitch black. Done. Good morning. This is the last coat on the computer desk. So this is 4 or 5? 5 coats of.
I'm gonna say, when you're doing this, don't lean on it because literally my handprint was melted into it. Like you have to let it dry for quite a while.
Yeah, like every coat you put on, it dries slower and slower. The steps, they are totally dry now. They are ready to go on. They got a nice hard finish.
They've been ready.
They've been waiting in the ranks. Put us on. Same with this shelf right here. Hey, why don't you put us on the wall? Oh, it's going to be so good. We're going to have so much more room in here. So that entire area will be desk, and then we'll have those upper cabinets up there. We're trying to find a new Bobcat. Shh. Maybe a T770 or a T870. Shh, don't tell Mrs. Asta. Or else a John Deere 333G. Nice big one. Okay, shh. Okay, we gotta make breakfast. Okay, we're gonna check in a little bit here. Okay. Okay, good morning, guys. So we did a terrible job of kind of documenting what we did with our log light, but you're here for the best part. You're here for the end. So we basically recessed these boxes in. We got all our connections. This is our main cord that goes up to the octagon to bring power. And then each box has 4 lights coming out of it. So 8 lights total. So they're all under there. So, and we got our little brackets on, which you can't really see. You can only see half of them. So you'll see that when we get it hung up. So I just got to put the cover on. We'll bring it into the kitchen. We'll hang it up. I'll show you hung up, and then Mrs. Osta will make the final connection at the octagon, and then we'll turn it on. And we'll all get to see it light up together. Okay, so we got it lifted into position. We got it wired, which was a super pain in the butt. Just any of you that had to work with those stinking things where you have the little bolts that come through. Oh my goodness, what a pain in the part. Okay, you got them? Yeah. Okay, so we got 8 bulbs. These are 60-watt daylight. Ready?
Ready?
Oh, those
So bright.
That's bright. Oh, that looks awesome though.
Maybe a little bit different wattage.
Yeah, like
What do you guys think?
those are 60s. Here, we'll go from back
really
here.
bright. I mean, it's definitely giving me some really good, like, you know, brightness for the.
Yeah.
By the way, this is a solid.
Yeah, so we could do. I really like that color though because it kind of matches the
It's really nice
lights in the
for,
roof.
like, if you're baking or whatever. Or
Oh yeah,
anything.
lights
It's
this
really
area up
clear,
so good.
But I just feel like the look is a little bit bright.
So I think we'll try some 40-watt, but the same temperature of color, the same bright white. So it'll just be a little less intense. When you look at it, it's bright, but when you shouldn't really be staring at lights.
Think of the wood and the metal and the antique.
Man, it's really looking good.
pony. I really like it.
It looks super rad.
It's different, that's for sure. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Totally.
I really think it looks good in this.
And we actually got it pretty dang level this way and pretty dang level this way.
I like
From
the
just a
wood.
bunch of-
It's got that chunky-
Oh, it looks so good. And then we put on these little metal brackets too here just for an extra little look of.
And then
Okay, so that is sweet. So
what are we doing though?
while she was getting that done, look at this hot mess.
Why?
So she's finally done all the coating and stuff on the computer desk, and we're mounting our upper cabinets. So we got all the hard stuff done. We got all the marks. I know it's kind of hard to see, but we got all the marks.
Can we do that thing where you go like this? So you go like this,
Yeah.
and then it's done?
At the
Can you do
end.
that? Okay.
So we just put up the rail. So I got that measured where we start. Just put our first one in, get that nice and level. You put that rail up, and then the cabinets hang on that. Screw those down, and then
And we're using the handy dandy laser.
yeah, man, that little Dewalt laser is so awesome. So every stud we found, and we just shot a laser up to transfer our marks over. So that's where that is going. And then we got to put the doors on. And then, like I said, Mrs. Osta's got the desk all done now.
Well, they were sitting out there for a while. All right, so bracket up, one shelf up. He's gonna put the other 2 on. Do they just hook on there, David?
Yeah.
So these little brackets from IKEA, actually it's pretty nice and handy, but they make them so that you can just kind of set them on top. And then there's like these little bolts right here that anchor them to the wall, so it's nice and good, solid. And then, holy, that's heavy. Need me help?
No, I think I got it.
Okay. Okay. You want me to just go like?
No, I got it.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good enough to say that we're from sitting there.
So you just
the shop.
sucked in some dust.
Yes. So now I just put the screws that secures it so they can't come off those brackets.
And then they have like little covers too, so it's even.
And then the doors.
Okay, all right.
Boom.
Boom.
Awesome.
Okay, so can we not no show no more because it'll be done and then we'll go like this?
Well, it might have to show a little bit of the. We'll see.
Okay.
Just in case, everything will be done. Pretty good, eh? That snap really did wonders. Okay, so it's the next day.
Yeah, but there's still not snap. When everything's set up, then you snap. So,
Okay. Okay. Well, this is his pre-snap.
This is.
But anyways, we got all this stuff done, and it turned out so freaking good. So this will be all office supplies, paper.
That's where the paper
printer
towel
ink.
roll went.
Oh yeah. And then some drone stuff, camera stuff, everything can go up there. It's kind of cool. They got little soft close hinges on them. Then we got the desk done. So we got the legs on. So we put in 6-inch lag bolts. We got these really cool metal brackets that are going to come and cover those.
You should turn that light off. It's like.
Oh, okay. Screwing everything up.
Yeah.
So yeah. So those will get covered.
Black brackets, kind of like in the kitchen. So that'll be good.
Yeah. And then I guess you can't really see this light kind of sucks, eh? Oh well. Underneath. So we got it all secured to the wall. And then we're going to have to build some sort of, we want to build some sort of shelves or something that push in here that kind of hide all that.
All right.
But yeah, so now I have to hole saw.
This is like the nasty thing I don't want because I can just see little pieces shredding.
No, it'll go good. This is a brand new hole saw. So I got a hole saw because all the cords and cables got to go down. So we're going to do that right now. Halfway's in between.
That's an excessive voltage.
It's perfect. You know what I never thought is this might bottom out because this is so dang thick. Oh, it's totally gonna. So I guess I just got to knead a hole through the bottom and I'll finish through coming up through the bottom. It's already bottomed out. This drill bit hasn't went through yet, so don't worry. I got this handled.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
So it just guides it basically. And it's coming up from underneath. Just don't go all the way through so you're snarling my edges.
No, it's already cut more than halfway, so it's gonna fall out before I make it to the top.
Is it?
It is.
Look at that plaque up there. You need another one.
Isn't that crazy? So you get a YouTube play button for 100,000 and not again till 1 million. Between 100,000 and 1 million, that's exponential growth. So we're like 3/4 of the way there. So maybe another, I don't know, depending on maybe another year or so, whatever. We might get, is it gold? I think it's gold.
I don't know.
The
You asking me?
The million one. Okay.
Ask the YouTubers that know.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
You don't sound ready.
I'm ready. I'm pointing. Where are you? Yeah.
So much sawdust to me. Look at the size of that plug.
Holy.
That's thick, man. That's thick. So Mrs. Austin was thinking we needed some bracing here, just because it's quite a long ways from the corner, but it's 2.5 inches thick. Like, this is the most solid desk you've ever seen in your life.
She is staying with this host.
Totally, it's bolted in.
So if somebody doesn't like this office, well,
it gives us tons of room. So if we want to do a dual monitor setup in the future, we got lots of room here, and the printer and stuff can go here. Gives us lots and lots of cool room. Okay, but for now, it's pretty much done. Boom. So we got everything set up. So we put the tower on this side. I initially drilled holes out the hole there, but then we did another one there. Sorry. We could use that one for future things. So everything's set up. I'm just editing the moose hunt video. So if you guys catch that, real time boom, hopefully it'll be up by tomorrow. So it'll probably be a little bit of a long one. We were a few days up in the bush hunting, and we had some luck. So if you want to check out that video, check it out. Okay, so we bought some new bulbs. So this is what was in there before, these white ones. So we got these clear ones that looks really cool when they're not on. You just get way more glass, not so much white. And then they are still extremely bright.
Ooh, but that's good.
Yeah.
Like, I like the bright, but I didn't like the white of these bulbs.
Yeah.
It just looked like,
Yeah.
not quite right.
Totally.
So, much better.
Yes. And it's totally handy, like I said, when you're doing stuff on the counter, it's so much light.
You can go to the dollar store and buy some really cute little things. So I bought
Whoa, Mrs. Osta's decorating for Christmas.
I bought these little things off of Marketplace, like a buy and sell thing, for $10. Those little metal things.
Yeah, little
and
baskets.
And she's like, oh, go to the dollar store. So I bought bulbs,
The lights.
cones, and then I just need some for this one.
Cool.
Fun.
All right. Well, guys, the toy hauler is frickin' sold. So, as long as we can get up the driveway and deliver it, we should have no problems. But I think we're good. It was a little warm today, so we got a little bit more gravel showing. We should be totally fine, but that is a load.
All right, we are taking the trailer to its new home.
Look at
And guess what? We're going across the field. There's no roads. Who needs roads?
There's no rules in Saskatchewan.
No.
When you sell your toy hauler trailer, you just drive through fields to deliver it. No big
So
deal.
I guess this is why I wanted to come today, because today, snow forecast.
You could tell it's already coming.
How many inches?
They say a foot. So, man, if we get anywhere close to that, we're gonna be sitting
you're
real
just gonna
nice.
real nice.
Real
Clark.
nice.
Real nice, Clark.
But like already, look, the stubble's full from the first snowfall. We got about 8 or 10 inches first one. So if we get another 8 or 10, we're gonna be sitting real nice. It's only November,
Oh my
mid-November.
It's got some nice tree line here.
Yeah, it's gorgeous down here. They're right near the river down here.
The things I do for you guys. Oh, Jesus! Scared me. I just felt something pushing against my leg. He's real friendly and he keeps smashing into my leg. So. Say hi. 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 Ooh. Happy guy. Happy guy. That guy. Long time. Had that trailer. It's a good trailer. Been to Texas. Going to a new home. Oh, look at 2 of them. They're gonna take me down. Woo! 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 Hi! Oh, you're fighting. Are you fighting? My turn. I want some milk. Yeah. Oh.
All right, guys, that's it. Unhooked, lowered down, and in position. So hopefully, Larry, they enjoy it. They're building a new place, and they're gonna do exactly what we did. They're gonna live in it while they're building their place. So perfect for that. She's all nice and broke in for you, buddy. All right. You wanna explain what just happened?
No.
She had reading glasses on. She was trying to see something that was too small. She tried to put a second set of glasses on.
Shut up.
She got them up to her face and tried to put them on. Oh. I thought you poked yourself in the eye, and then I looked, you already had a set of glasses on.
Shut up.
Tried to get double clear vision.
Hey.
Does it work? That's what you tried to do? Is it super blurry?
No.
It's pretty clear? Good morning from this cool morning. No, I don't think you could do one. It's so crusty. So we got decent snow, but then we got a bit of rain. So we got this crusty layer on top, which, you know, isn't bad because this is just our base anyways. So hopefully this gets covered in a couple of feet of snow, but it is such a gorgeous morning. It's cold, -12, but there's no wind and it's sunny. So it is freaking gorgeous.
Hoarfrost in the air.
Hoarfrost. All right.
Alright, this has been a long time coming, and I've been so excited to see this happen.
Guess what happens?
What happens?
After we're done this, we upload a house update video.
Yes.
We wanted to get the stairs done, so we are working on that today. So right now I'm just PL Premium. So just PL Premium. So Mrs. Osta got all the steps, all the treads cut, varnished, stained, varnished. They're all dry, everything's good to go. So we're gonna lay all the treads on, then we're gonna do all the kick plates. And I got a screw from underneath.
So he's gluing right now, and it's kind of sucky for this upper stairs because you actually have to slide them in, and they kind of fit pretty tight. Had to make each one individually sized because there's this little kind of guide thing on the stairs here.
Okay, so I'll put these two in and I'll go screw them from the bottom. And I think I need a taller ladder for these, for the next ones.
Okay. So he's got those in, and then he's gonna go underneath and attach them so they're glued and screwed. And then we'll put some kick plates on.
Okay guys, so we got the landing on and we got all these on. So now we're just mounting that post and then we can do this last bit of railing and then we can start doing the kick plates. So we'll try to get this railing done, post mounted railing done, and then we'll try to get this upper section of kick plates done. So all this is glued and screwed, super awesome. I had to notch this last one out here. Notch that bugger out. And I had to cut 3 inches off that back one just so we had the proper overhang here. So, and then glued and screwed all that too. So I got a handy dandy little clamp going on here just to keep that all in super tight that way. The wall is keeping it in tight that way. So that can sit overnight like that, dry like that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we got 10 more steps to do here. Whoa, as I almost wipe out. So 10 more steps and then kick plates here, and then that will be all filled in. And then we have to build a tiny little section here and then do pine. So that's all finished right there and that's closed in there. So while we were doing that, pardon the mess, Dayton and Mrs. Austin were mostly in here. Oh, that one's awesome. Well, that's like the perfect amount of light.
Now he's all disappointed
What?
that this is covered, but
Oh yeah.
so there's no way for you
Like
guys.
this will do the main part.
Yeah. Once that lights up, it's gonna go over. Boy, listen to this little baby.
Evie.
Hi, little baby. Hi.
Tell us.
Oh, she's so funny.
Evie, tell us.
You want to tell a story? So yeah, no, I think that's awesome. That's not, I thought it was going to be like so bright that it was going to look crazy. That's perfect. Hey? Yeah, that's how that goes. So yeah, so we'll have the same here and then we'll have a whole strip up along there. Awesome. No, I think it looks awesome. Right on.
All right. Get down to here. You just gotta go do this way, but we had to finish. Ka-chow! Right? Ka-chow! So we put that little piece of metal trim on that Pineland made for us. So the whole thing has that on it. So it's awesome. Is it that little added extra little feature? And then we're gonna finish on this. So yeah, boom. Luna's come to visit and make sure they were doing it right. So kind of continuing with the industrial theme that we've got going on, we made some toilet paper roll holders because you know when you're in the loo and there's just not enough toilet paper, I'm gonna go behind the toilets. And then D-Jax in Prince Albert has kindly made me some brackets that match the ones that go in the kitchen over on the light. These are gonna be on the desk, so I really like the black and the wood look together. So, right, Luna? Luna, should we put your little picture on our thing? Yeah, okay.
Okay, we got one extra one done. All right. All done. We're just, we had to paint some screws, so we got to put that tin trim still has to get screwed on. So the railing, that was quite a while to finish that last piece. The railing's finally done. It looks awesome. It looks like this cool little area here. Like you should have a little 2-seat little bistro table. Man, it's gonna be a pain to haul furniture up here now. Oh, it looks freaking awesome. Right on. So, like I said, Miss Sauce is just gonna stain and varnish that so it kind of doesn't stick out. And they're super comfy to go up and down actually. They're really big treads. Nice. The side thing there.
No, I'm not staining.
Oh, you're not? Staining wood like that? Oh, okay. Whatever.
Well,
I don't care.
should have stained it.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. It matches this. Okay. All right. Let's go have something to eat. Okay. So remember when we kept on saying under cabinet and in cabinet lighting? We were wrong. It's all under cabinet lighting. So we just got it all wired up. We got it all in position. Here, shut this light off first because it's so bright. Ready? Go. Wow.
And then it didn't work. Oh.
Wow. It looks awesome from back here. So cool. That looks so rad. Excellent work. So thank you to Dayton. He got us started, and then Mrs. Oster just finished up the rest of it. I assisted a little bit. I helped hand her things. But no, that looks freaking super
I
cool.
think I need some handmade pottery for up here. These are just too.
They look cool.
No.
They look super cool. You could switch it up, whatever you want up there. But yeah, no, that looks freaking super awesome. We're just missing one thing on top there because you have two things. It looks like there's one thing missing.
What?
There's the plate and the pear.
Oh, nothing.
I know. All right, good work. That looks freaking sweet. So man, the kitchen, I think the kitchen is done.
Nope.
What? That's it, man.
Oh, I have to hang up the cuckoo clock.
Oh. Maybe the only thing is we're talking about some sort of decoration on the stone there.
We have to get the hot water tap.
Oh yeah. We have
Remember
a
this?
yeah.
have
At our
to
last
put the
house, we had a hot water tap, and it was so freaking handy. If you had tea or whatever, you just have always hot water on demand, so it's really cool. So we got it cut, so now we have to put it in.
No, we can go to Barbary.
Oh yeah. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do with
Either or, we still
that.
have to
But good job on the lighting. Looks freaking awesome. All right.
Thanks, David.
The last few stairs to finish up, and then we are uploading an update for you guys.
Are you Harry Potter under the stairs?
Last few treads.
It's Harry Potter. He's making his little house under the stairs.
I'm using a lot of screws, but I hate squeaky stairs. So glue and lots of screws equals nice solid steps.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps left.
Oh, practically done.
All right, it's looking good though. I might have to make some more kick plates. I kind of screwed up, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna.
And then the handrail is gonna be the pipe with the little end, so it's gonna look good.
Okay, last step. Oh my God. Just wait. Show the glue. Okay, so we did a super awesome pattern of glue. So this is the only one where we got to measure to get the overhang because everything else was held in by the wall. Here, I'll look at this side. Oh, it looks pretty good like that. Okay, so I just gotta screw that one down. You see this little rig I'm using here to get the shortest. So I'm only gonna be able to do the front and then the back. I don't think I'll be able to get middle ones in, but we did a tiny bit of extra glue.
How am I gonna do this and stand on it? That's a hard one.
We'll just, yeah.
Looks pretty darn good though.
Okay, we'll pick up after we get a few screws in.
Okay.
Okay, we got all the treads in. So Mrs. Oster's just gonna get started on cutting the toe kicks. We did one last night. Oh, it looks so good. Turned out freaking awesome. Okay, we'll pick up when we got the toe kicks all on. Okay guys, we are done as much as we can get done today. What do you think? Here's the upper section. Landing. And then all the way down. We ran out of kick plate. Mrs. Ost has to stain and varnish one more piece. Ugh, last 3 sections. But everything turned out super, sorry, I had to sneeze, super awesome. So 3 more, and we finished a little pine closing on the side. That looks freaking awesome. What a pain. every single piece had to get notched pretty much. I think there was one piece that worked out. And then we did a tiny bit of trim in our little area here. And Kirsten and Sean, thank you very much for the little housewarming gift. That looks so awesome right there. So we just did a little bit of trim there. Miss House wants to put a couple pillows, maybe some cushions on here, and then our baskets. So we still got to make our little, if we're going to do a little barn door there, and then our little coat hook thing. We have it built. I just have to do 4 railway spikes for the hooks, and then another little barn door here for the entry into this part of the under the stairs where the freezer goes. Sorry, it's a mess. We had to clean out under there so we could do these steps. But other than that, we are frickin' done. Mrs. Ost is on to the next project. I'm gonna start editing this video for you guys. But here's what she's doing. She's trying to make a mirror with half barnwood and half trim. So we'll see how that looks in the next episode. Okay, so you want to kind of fit it like that? Yeah. We'll see how it works out. I'm not really a fan, but that's okay. We don't have to like everything each other likes. All right. Sorry, I'm super snotty. So I just want to say thank you guys all for watching. We're sorry it took so long for another update. We got a lot done. We wanted to make sure we got a lot done, so we had a lot to show you guys. So what do we got left? We got the biggest project now is the car wash bay. Right there. So we have product ordered, finally. It took a long time to get product ordered. We have product ordered, so that's going to be the next project we tackle. So, and that's going to be an exciting one because, man, we're going to use the crap out of that car wash bay.
Oh,
so,
snap.
so that's the next one. Hey, did you guys see the wrap on the Sherp? Does that look good? Oh yeah. It's all backwards. Hang on. There, that's better. Oh, it turned out so good. Huge thanks to Pat at Pro Touch in Saskatoon. They have done the wrap on Ghost, the wrap on Full Pull, the wrap on the Sherp. They frickin' nail it. If you guys need wraps, look them up under Machine Ink on Facebook or just Pro Touch Engraving in Saskatoon. Google it, you'll find them. Give them a call. They can pretty much do anything you want. Yeah, I can put it in the description. Full Pull really needs a bit of a spit shine. So it's clean, but you know, it's not quite clean. All right, maybe we need to take it out and get it stuck. We got so much snow in the ditches. Okay, so anyways, that's it for the video. I think this is part 20. Like I said before, we super appreciate you guys following along. We are super excited to have you guys with us to show you basically step by step. I was looking back the other day from when we started breaking ground last May, and it's like, it's crazy what we've got done. And we're in the home stretch. So we're knocking out projects left and right. So man, pretty soon we're gonna do a whole house tour. We just gotta tidy this freaking place up and then a whole house tour. And then we're gonna go over a lot of costs. Costs, what we paid, costs, what you can expect to pay, how much we did ourselves, how much we thought we saved ourselves, all that stuff. So lots of really cool information come for you guys. So thank you guys. We'll see you in part 21.